Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping, and in today's video I'm going to talk about a bitter white powder that I think everybody should be using nowadays to increase their productivity, to increase their lifestyle, and they should be storing to use in SHTF. And I am, of course, talking about baking soda. Baking soda is one of those things that I think is taken for granted in our lives nowadays, but which is so cheap that we should be using it and storing it to make our lives better. Now, baking soda is often thought of as just a baking ingredient, but I think that if you think of it that way, you're really taking it for granted. I use baking soda on a daily basis for various things. Not only is it good for baking and deodorizing cabinets and refrigerators, it's also good for cleaning things in your day-to-day life. Baking soda has a very good scouring property, so it's very good for scrubbing things off of other stuff. I use it when I'm washing my hands after doing car work. It gets that engine grime off, and you can really use it along with dish soap to scrub all of the black out of the cracks in your fingers and to get the smell of gasoline off of your hands pretty well, and it's much cheaper than Orange Glow. It's also good for cleaning your coffee thermos because it gets the creamer and coffee smell out of it every time. That way it doesn't build up and start to sort of stain your gasket O-ring and stuff like that. I like to add baking soda to my soap whenever I'm cleaning a lot of stuff, and you can help it to soak stuck on food off of pots and pans because it does chemically react with the food itself to sort of break down its bond with the things that it's stuck onto. Baking soda has a very strong deodorizing and whitening effect because all of the extra carbon in it reacts with organic molecules really well to debond them from each other. Now, baking soda is an alkaline, which means that it neutralizes acids and makes chemical systems more basic in nature. Now, this is good because our bodies benefit from an alkaline environment, and in fact, studies suggest that cancer and other illnesses require an acidic environment to thrive. Now, I'm not suggesting, as some do, that baking soda will cure cancer, but I do believe that it has preventative qualities for a lot of things. Now, baking soda taken orally has antacid effects, and it's pretty much the main thing that Tums and Rolaids use to knock down acid. The rest is mostly flavoring. Now, acid reducers work chemically to cause your body to reduce how much acid they produce. And it's important to remember that sodium bicarbonate, which is what baking soda is, neutralizes the acid in your body, and that by using too much of this, your body will take notice and start producing more acid to counteract it. So if you're using antacids or baking soda itself to neutralize acid, it's important to remember to use it in moderation and take breaks from it if you can. On that note, I really like aloe vera juice for soothing the esophagus and the stomach lining and just for general health. I buy mine at Walmart in large jugs. I think that it's a very good part of the diet and just a good thing to have around. And as Uncle Al has pointed out, the jugs are pretty good for water storage afterwards. Anyways, back to baking soda. Baking soda and salt are very good cleaning agents together because of their scouring properties and the fact that they debride a lot of organic matter from other things. I use salt and baking soda on a daily basis for mouth care. Now, aside from just being a really, really good natural mouthwash, because it's not nearly as drying to your mouth as alcohol and various other types of commercial mouthwashes are, it also has a sanitizing effect to a certain degree, and you have the confidence of knowing that both the salt and baking soda are natural ingredients which your body benefits from absorbing through the thin flesh that protects your veins from the inside of your mouth. It also has positive effects on the flesh and various parts of your mouth. Now, the bacteria in our mouths and a lot of the food and drinks that we have produce acid in the mouth, which wears down the enamel and causes a lot of the pain and discomfort involved in toothaches. Both salt and baking soda help with this because they cause osmosis. Now, osmosis is where water and various other water soluble things filter through cell walls or any thin membrane. And osmosis is how water and various other things get in and out of cells and bacteria and various other cells like that. And when you have inflammation in your mouth, it is because there are a lot of acids and bacteria producing acids and other inflammatory agents in the flesh of your mouth and next to the nerves of your teeth. And by swishing with a salt and soda mixture and then fresh water, what you're doing is causing osmosis to swish those toxins and inflammatory agents out and away from the tissues and the nerves, thus reducing the damage that they're causing and the pain that you're feeling because of it. So salt and soda is a very good thing to keep around. And in fact, I have a small 3-ounce plastic tube that I keep salt and soda dry in to use on a daily basis, both for cleaning hands and mouths and various other things on the go. I think that salt and soda are both essential things to store, not just for their dietary considerations, but also for their practical uses. I'm sure that there are a lot of different uses for baking soda that I haven't gotten to yet. For instance, bathing with it is a really good way to use it to soothe skin irritation and also to absorb it through your skin without having to go the oral route and worrying about the stomach acid problem. Anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys some of the uses that you can think of for baking soda. And I also love to hear that you guys are going to go check out lists for what to use baking soda for, and also maybe starting to buy it in bulk. I'm not even necessarily planning on just storing this 10 pounds of baking soda that I purchased, but just starting to buy it in bulk because it's the cheapest way to get it, and I know that my family will eventually go through all of this. We use quite a bit of baking soda. I actually use it on a daily basis to clean my coffee and water bottles and to soak them in to make sure that they don't have any odors or germs hanging around. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Can't wait to hear what you guys share, and I hope you're all doing well out there. Everybody stay safe.